This particular information is for people that want to become FAfCom validators in Food South Africa community. Basically, you are supposed to know about FAfCom and understand the role. Just pay attention. I will do a kind of a recap of what FAfCom is all about, and then you know your role as a validator and how you can get your first $10,000 as a FAfCom shareholder working as a validator. The number one thing is explaining the concept of FAfCom. FAfCom stands for Food South Africa Community. That is the meaning of FAfCom, and is a community where natural foodstuff are being promoted. People that sell rice, beans, yam, pepper, all the foodstuff that is cultivated in Africa, that is grown in African land. That is, all the stable foodstuff we have in Africa that is being grown in our land is being promoted there. So if you come to the platform, we have distributors, sellers, people that are selling foodstuff. It's majorly for promotion of foodstuff, but it has a back end system where people are supporting that promotion. Those people that support that promotion are called investors or validators. They are the people that support the promotion of natural foodstuff across Africa. So, and it works just like Bitcoin. Maybe you have heard about Bitcoin or coin, where you buy coin, the price of the coin increases, and you sell it to make profit, something of that nature. Just like how Bitcoin operates. In this particular model, it's not actually a crypto. It's not crypto, but it works the same way. It's like a share. So when you buy this particular share, the share of the community is called Zero Hunger Coin. When you buy it, that is ZHC. When you buy it, you can also sell it at a higher price, but that share is like you being a part of the community. When you have registered successfully, you buy the shares, you are now become part of that community. You buy the shares, and you have many advantages that you get by buying the shares. I'm going to explain it, but just for you to understand that if you come to Food South Africa community, we have a share that you buy. That particular share that you buy is called Zero Hunger Coin, and it works almost in the same way like Bitcoin, because it increases in prices and you sell it at a higher price to make profit. But there is also advantage that you gain by having that particular share. Then this particular video, as I'm talking to you, is being sponsored by Zero Hunger Foods. Zero Hunger Foods is the parent company under FAfCom that is connecting both buyers and sellers of foodstuff in that community. It's just a brand. It's just a brand name. So, but it's like a company that is standing inside FAfCom. FAfCom is not a company. FAfCom is a community of all other foodstuff distributors, people that are selling foodstuff. That is FAfCom. We have FAfCom distributors, but Zero Hunger Foods is like a company inside that particular community. You can bring up your business inside the community and start promoting, but this particular brand is connecting all other distributors within that particular community. So this particular video is sponsored by Zero Hunger Foods, and anything that concerns whatever you're going to do here, it should be directly linked to Zero Hunger Foods. Now, let me explain the role that you play as a validator when you join FAfCom. When you join FAfCom and you want to play the role of a validator, this is what you do. I want to describe it by highlighting your work here. This is you as a FAfCom validator. And what you do is that you are connecting people that do not know about FAfCom, people that are interested to invest or to become a shareholder of FAfCom. You are connecting them to the community. And when you connect them to the community, they become shareholders in that particular community. They become shareholders in FAfCom, that is in Food South Africa community. And then you, being a validator, you create account for them. You help them with deposits. You help them with withdrawals. It's like you are operating a bank. You understand? Because you help with deposits, with withdrawals, and account creation, creating account for people. That's what you do as a validator. And by doing this, your earnings comes as commissions. Those people that you create account for, all the activities they are doing in that particular platform, you are earning commission from them. Anything they do, even starting from the time you create account for them, you are earning commissions on their activities. You understand? So that's how this deposit, even in deposit and withdrawals, you earn commissions on their activities. You understand? So these shareholders which you have connected to Food South Africa community are like your customers, you being a validator, because you help them do most of the activities in the platform. And then when these people have joined as shareholders and they want to maybe do the business, they want to participate in the business of Food Africa community, they can basically become investors. They are investors, and this is how they earn money. So those people who are connecting, this is how they earn money, by being investor. So by being investor, it means that they are going to be putting their money in the food stuff that is being promoted in that particular community. They can invest in it, and when they invest in it and the price of food stuff increases, they sell it, they make profit. Like I said, it's work like just like crypto in a way, but it's not crypto, it's more like shares. It's more like you buying shares in the company, and as the shares is growing, as the community is growing, you are earning more and more money. That is capital gain. Another one is that the shares of that particular community, which I have described, the zero hunger coin, which is the shares of that particular community, when you buy it, you stand in position of claiming daily dividend. Every day you are going to be claiming daily dividends. So they are coming in for two major reasons, because they're going to be getting higher income, that is capital gain. They earn more money by investing in foodstuff. Everything is digital. It's not physical carrying of rice or physical carrying of foodstuff from one market to another. Everything is controlled digitally. The investment you do it with your smartphone or any device that can access the internet, like a laptop, like a desktop. You do it, you have an account, you have a specified account which you have created for them already. Then even claiming dividend, you do it by yourself, and make your withdrawals directly through validators or people that are around you, or even any other shareholder. You can process your withdrawals, send your naira to the person send you dollar, or send dollar to the person sends you naira. That's how the community is being coordinated. You understand? So those people you are bringing in, this is what they are going to be doing, in participating in active investment that is going on in the Food Africa community platform, and their major aim is to earn higher returns. That's what they do. Now, if you become a validator, this is the process you are going to follow, so that you make most of what you are doing and qualify to get this $10,000, your first $10,000 as a FAfCom validators. The first thing is that once you join, remember, you are going to be a validator. You can choose two roles. Like if you are joining, you can be a validator or you can be an investor. But in this case, this video is concerning you being a validator. You have already known your role, what you are going to play as a validator. And when you join as a validator, try as much as possible to build a team. In your team, have at least two other shareholders, get an investor, and get a distributor. This will make up your team. You have your own team. And then from that team, you start building your team. This Zero Hunger Foods, what we do at Zero Hunger Foods is that once you build your team to up to 100 persons, we are going to offer you $1,000, like $1,000 for a start, for you to see how you are going to be maximizing your income at a point in time. So Zero Hunger Foods will offer you that money, and you start again. You keep building your team, and make sure that your team members, there is something you have to tell them. Something that you are going to have to tell them, like a kind of, it's not actually financial advice, but like a recommendation, is that all your team members buy at least 1 million shares. Because if you have 1 million shares, the dividend that you claim every day will be higher than when you have lesser shares. Or if you have up to 1 million shares, there are dividends. Sometimes you claim dividend of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 every day. But remember, the dividend is not fixed. The dividend is in accordance with the profit that is being generated in a particular day trade, in a particular day cycle. That's what all the shareholders in the FAfCom platform claim. So you have to advise them, for all of them to have at least 1 million Zero Hunger coin, that's 1 million ZHC, so that they can be qualified for more dividends and higher gains. Even if they want to sell, they can sell and still make money and buy back again and still be claiming dividend. So this is like a recommendation that you offer to your team members. You understand? And when you do so, as your team is growing, remember, your income is still coming, your commissions are still coming, transactions are still going on, your community is expanding, your particular team is expanding, and you are connecting more with the community and growing the community. That's the basic work you do as a validator. So for you to, enjoy most of this thing we have just done is just the theory aspect of it. You join Zero Hunger Foods. We have a team. We have a FAfCom Shareholders Nation, where we educate you properly on how to do this. It's very, very simple. It's not a kind of a big task. The role there, you just understand your role as a validator. This is what you do as a validator, connecting people to become FAfCom shareholders that is to become shareholders, but they are going to be playing the role of investor in that particular community. So people that are connected to become shareholders, you are a shareholder. As a validator, you are a shareholder. As a distributor, you are a shareholder. As an investor, you are a shareholder. You understand? But you are now connecting these people You are kind of promoting, just like a bank advertises, come and create account with us. The same thing is how you create account, and they become your lifetime customer, because every activity that they do within that particular platform, the commissions enters directly to your account. You are facilitating most of the things as a validator there. So, but if people are joining, it's not a must they will become validators. You can just join and become an investor straight. In fact, that's the work you do for them to become investors, and you coordinate their activities. FAfCom is a community. It's not a company. It's not being controlled by any person. Even Zero Hunger Foods that is facilitating your activity is still a single entity coming in as a company. That's why I said you can be a validator, you can be a distributor, bring in your company, that is your business, register it within FAfCom, start selling. That's how the community is coordinated, is decentralized. So, having understood this video, what you just have to do is that you connect with FAfCom Shareholders Nation list. And remember, every transaction you are doing is with Zero Hunger Foods. This is a company that is coordinating your affairs, offering you directions. And when you have understood it, you can do all these things by yourself. When you get that your first $1,000, like $1,000 that you get, then you can then kind of understand properly. Okay, this is what I do. This is how my money comes in. This is what I do. This is how my money comes in. So we do it as a practical training and guide you on how to do it. How do you create account for people? How do you fund people's accounts? How do you make money by funding people's account? What are your transaction rates? All those things that you apply. That's what you are doing as a FAfCom validator. You understand? So once you connect with Zero Hunger Foods, you come on board, you take the proper training. And when you take the proper training, that's all. You can now perform your role as a FAfCom validator and be in position to earn your first $10,000. That is $10,000 as a validator. Following that method, building your team, first team, an investor and a distributor, and they are good to go. You are good to expand and make most of your money there.